Welcome to the Python tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to use MySQL with Python. So before getting started, we have to install some packages, or we can say some software to use MySQL with Python. So here we have some software. So the first one is a MySQL server community. The second one is a MySQL workbench, and the third one is a MySQL Python connector. So the third one, which is MySQL Python connector, is used to connect your Python program with MySQL database. So let's move to the installation process. So here I just open a Chrome browser, and in search bar you can type mysql.com/downloads. After that, just scroll down and goes to the last one, which is MySQL Community Edition. Just click on Community. So here we have some software which is MySQL Community Server, MySQL Cluster. So first we have to download MySQL Community Server. Just click on that. So here we have a MySQL Community Server. Just scroll down, and now you can select your operating system. Because I have a Mac operating system, so just click on download button, which is the first one. So here I just click on download. So here you can see we have to log in or sign up for download this software, but we have another link which is no thanks, just start my download. So just click on there. So here you can see the download process is running, so it will take some time, so I just skip this video. So here you can see the download process is completed, and now here we have a MySQL community server. So now let's move to the second download, which is MySQL workbench. So just go back to your download page, which is MySQL community downloads. After that, just scroll down. So here we have a MySQL workbench. Just click on that. So here we have download MySQL workbench. Now just click on your download button, which is here. After that, just click on no thanks, just download my workbench. So here you can see the download process is started, so it will take some time. The download process is completed. So here we can see MySQL workbench, which is in form of .dmg. So now let's move to the last installation, which is MySQL Python connector. So just go to the download page again. Click on Community Edition. After that, click on MySQL connectors. So here we have so many connectors, which is connector ODBC, connector net, and connector J. So connector J is used for Java. After that we have a connector /node.js, which is new. After that we have a connector /python. Just click on connector /python. So here we have a download page for connector /python. So just scroll down, select your operating system. So here I just use platform independent, and after that I just click on download button, which is download here. After that, just click on just start my downloads. So here you can see the process is starting, so it will take some time to download the MySQL, which is Python connector. So here you can see the process is completed. So now just go to the desktop. So here we can see the MySQL connector is downloaded on desktop. And now let's start installing this software. Just click on MySQL community server. Just click on continue. After that again continue, agree. After that install. After that just put your system password. MySQL is installed, and just copy the root password here. Command C, just click OK, just click close. So now let's go to the second one, which is my SQL workbench. Just drag on application. It will take some time to install. So here just click on application. So here we have a MySQL workbench. Just click on that. Click open. We just see welcome to MySQL workbench, which means that our MySQL workbench is installed successfully. Just minimize that and goes to the last one, which is MySQL connector Python. Just click on zip file. After that we have a main file, which is here, and click on this folder and click on new terminal at folder, and after that just click Python 3. If you are using Python 3, then just write Python 3, and after that write setup.py. After that write install. So here you can see the MySQL connector is installed successfully in our system. Just close this terminal. So here that's all about the installation process. Welcome to the Python tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to use MySQL, or we can say how to write MySQL command in Python, and how to fetch data from MySQL using Python scripts. So we had already downloaded our software. We have to start our MySQL server, which is from system preference, MySQL, and start our MySQL server. Just put your system password. So here you can see the server is running now. Just click minimize. After that just click on MySQL workbench. So here we have a MySQL workbench. Just click on local instance. So here we have to put a user root password. So in previous video we had just copied the user root password, and now I'm gonna paste here. After that just click OK. So here you can see the password is expired, so we have to make another password. So just put your old password. After that just put your new password. Just click OK. After that put your new password here again. Just click OK. So here we have a editor page. Just click on minimize. After that just create your own database by using some commands, which is create database and name of the database, which is test. After that click command enter. So here you can see the database is created. When I click refresh, so here we have a test database, and inside the database we have some table, views, and some function. So this is the way to create a database by using MySQL workbench. We can create the same database using Python script also. So here I just opened a Python script, and now I'm going to implement a Python code to connect with MySQL. So first we have to import a library, which is import MySQL.connector. After that we have to make some connection. So first we have to declare a variable, which is CONN. You can write anything on behalf of CONN, and after that I'm going to use this library, which is MySQL connector dot connect. Inside the parenthesis we have to pass some values which we use to connect our database. So the first one is a user, which is root. The second one is a password, which is, the third one is a host, which is localhost, and the last one is a database. So if you are working with your current database, then you have to declare your database here, which is test. And in the third line, I'm going to use a cursor, which is my cursor. So my cursor is a variable, so you can write anything on behalf of my cursor. After that, I'm going to use a connection, which is CONN. So this variable. After that, I'm going to write a function, which is cursor function. And in the fourth line, I'm going to execute some code to fetch the data from the test database. So for that, we have to write my cursor dot execute, and inside the parenthesis we have to pass a show tables, which is a MySQL command. And in the last line, we have to print the database values. So here I just write my cursor dot fetch all. So now let's run this module. So here we did not get any values because our database is empty. So now let's move to the workbench and now create some tables inside our test database. So for that, the first line, which is use test, command enter. After that, I'm going to create a table, create table, and name of the table is employee. Just command enter. So here create table error, which means that we have to create some column inside the table. So the first one is a ID column, after that int, and after that we have to pass a primary key. Just put comma, and the second is a name, and the name is a variable character. So for that we have to write var char, and after that write two parentheses, and inside the parentheses we have to write some integer value. So this integer value is used to limit this character, which means that we can only write the name from 1 to 30 words. After that, I'm going to use date of birth, DOB, which is a date time. So this date, time, primary key, and varchar, these all are keywords in MySQL. And the last one is a email, which is a variable character, which is varchar, and inside the parenthesis we just pass 20. So here I just put command enter. So here you can see the table is created, which is employee. So here we can refresh this database. So inside the database we have an employee table. So now let's move to the Python script. So now I'm gonna again run this module. So here we get the result, which is employee. And now I'm going to create the same table by using Python script. So here just write the same line, just copy from there, command V, and after that just change the name of the table, which is student. Now run this module. EOL while scanning string literal. So we have some error here. So I think there is some indentation error. So now let's run this module again. So here the process is completed, and now just close this and goes to the MySQL workbench. Just click on refresh. So here you can see the student table is created. So this is the way to create a table by using a MySQL workbench, and this is the way to create a table using Python command. That's all about for creating a table using MySQL workbench and the Python commands. Welcome to the Python tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to insert data in our database by using MySQL workbench as well as Python script. Here I just opened up MySQL workbench, and now I'm going to use a database which is test. After that I'll hit enter, which is command enter, and now I'm going to insert some data by using insert keyword. So here I just write insert, after that into employee. So employee is a table in our database, and after that you have to pass some parameter. So the first parameter is a ID, the second one is a name, the third one is a DOB, and the last one is a email. After that write values, and insert the parenthesis we have to assign some values. So the first one is a ID, so here I just write 1. So ID is the integer field. The second one is a name field, which is a string, so here I just write Alex. The third one is also a string, but it is a date of birth, so here I just write 1989, 09 and 20. So this is the format to write a date in MySQL. After that the last one is a email, so we can pass any email, and after the parenthesis hit command enter, and here we can see the table is created and one row is affected. And now I'm gonna show you how to see values from the table by writing select asterisk mark and from employee and hit enter. So here you can see the name is Alex, here date of birth, and the last one is a email. So this is the process to insert a data in our database by using MySQL workbench. And now let's move to the Python script to insert a data in our database. So here I just copy all the values, which is insert into, and after that I'll paste here. I think there is an indentation error, so I just arrange in correct manner. So here the values are inserted, and now at last I have to write CONN, which is variable connection. After that put period, and now I'm gonna commit these values in our database, and now run this module. Sorry, we have to change some values here. Name is a Peter, the ID is a 2, and the date of birth is something like that, which is 1990, and the email is also change hotmail.com. So now just save this and run this module. So here we did not get any error. So let's move to the MySQL workbench to see whether it is inserted or not. I'm gonna clear this one, and now first I have to use a test database by using command enter, and the second one is a select star from employee. Just click command enter. So here you can see the second ID is a 2, name is a Peter, and third one is a date of birth, which is 1990, and the last one is a anc@hotmail.com. So this is the process to insert a data by using a Python script. So just write your MySQL command, or we can say MySQL code, in your execute parenthesis here. And now I'm gonna show you the data in our Python script. So just delete out, and here just write print my cursor dot fetch all, and here we run this module. So there is some error, no result set to fetch. I think there is some error because you have to write some code, which is my cursor dot execute show tables, and now here we run this module. We get the result, which is employee and student. And now I'm gonna write here, which is SQL select star from employee employee. So this will fetch all the data as we see in MySQL workbench, which is select star from employees. When we click hit enter, so there is a pop-up which show all the data. So here also we just write select star from employee. Here we run this module, we get the result which is ID, name, date, second ID, name, date. So this is the process to insert a data and show the data by using Python script. Welcome to the Python tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to drop a table, or we can say how to delete some values from table by using MySQL workbench as well as Python script. So now let's move to the MySQL workbench. So here first we have to use the test, which is a database. So here I just hit command enter, and now I'm gonna see how many values are there in my database. So here we have a select star from employee. So employee is a table. Now hit enter. So here we have two values, or we can say two rows, which is Alex and Peter, and having ID 1 and 2. And now I'm gonna delete one row by using a delete keyword, DELE, delete from name of the table, which is employee. After that I just write where ID equal to 1. So here I use ID equal to 1 because ID is a unique for all the rows. So after that hit command enter. So now I'm gonna check whether it is affected or not from EMPLO employee. Just click command enter. So here you can see the ID 1 is deleted, which means that the first row is deleted. And now let's move to the Python script to delete the second row, or we can say delete the second ID. So just copy some command, delete from employee, and move to the Python script, and now just paste here inside our execute. So here you can see delete from employee where ID equal to 2. And now save this module and run. So here we did not get any error. So let's move to the MySQL workbench to see whether it is affected or not. Enter, and after that hit command enter. So here you can see there is no row, which means that all the rows are deleted. So the first is deleted from MySQL workbench and the second row is deleted from the Python script. So this is the process to delete the values, or we can say delete the rows from database. Welcome to the Python tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to send email by using Python script. So here I just opened a Python script. I'm going to create a simple program. So first we have to import a library, which is SMTP library. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, which means that SMTP is used to send any mail to the mail server, and there is a POP, which is post office protocol, in receiver server, which is used to receive the mail. So now let's import the SMTP library, which is SMTP lib library. After that we have to write the content. So here I used a variable which is content. You can write anything. And now here I just write hello, I am from Python. And now after that we have to use a SMTP library, which is mail equal to, mail is a variable, you can use anything, SMTP library dot capital SMTP, which is simple mail transfer protocol, and inside the parenthesis I just write smtp dot gmail.com. So here we have a free mail server, which is smtp.gmail.com, which is from Google. And now I'm gonna assign a SMTP host, which is 587, and after that I just write mail.ehlo. I'll put parenthesis. In the next line I just write mail.start TLS. So these are the inbuilt method which we used in Python to send any messages. Just write mail.login. So login is the function which is used to log in our account. So here I just put my email account, which is, and after that I'll just put my password, and in the next line I just used mail.sendMail. So these all are the function which we are used. So here we put the email address from, so which is my email address, and after that we have to write the email address to, which is .com, and after that I'll just put content, which is our message, and now I just write mail.close when the mail is sent. And now let's run this module. Okay, so here we did not get any error, which means that the mail is sent. And now let's go to the Gmail to check whether it is sent or not. Just sign in here by using M335033, which is a receiver email. I just put password. So here we can see whether it is received or not. So here you can see the first message. I just click on the sender email and the content, which is hello, I am from Python. So this is the way to send any message to any mail addresses.